Hey there guys, so it has been pointed out by many media outlets and boxing fans that Andy Ruiz Jr. has not only just been enjoying the odd Snickers, but he has taken the whole bakery. He looks even fatter than in the first fight. So it is clear that Andy Ruiz Jr. has been enjoying himself since winning those world titles, and right by him, he should. He's earned a lot of money, which he earned fair and square, so why not go and enjoy it? But ultimately, is he maybe taking Anthony Joshua lightly? Because he didn't get the best Anthony Joshua in that ring on June 1st. We all know that. But Anthony Joshua probably got the best Andy Ruiz Jr., the most hungry Andy Ruiz Jr., and that's not just for Snickers, that is for those heavyweight titles. And Andy Ruiz Jr. proved that he was more hungry than Anthony Joshua in that fight. So he beat Anthony Joshua fair and square, but in the rematch, will this weight help him or will it not? Now, many believe it might because obviously when he plants his feet, he can land some heavy shots on Anthony Joshua. But if Anthony Joshua is slimming down, which he is, Anthony Joshua said himself that he is slimming down, he is going to be lighter going into the ring on December 7th. So if Anthony Joshua is moving better across the ring on his feet, then Andy Ruiz Jr. is going to struggle to keep up with that pace. As I have said in many videos before, Andy Ruiz Jr. is very fast, he has quick hands, but he can punch only in straight lines, and once you start offering him angles and he has to move his feet a lot more, that is when he will get tired. He won't get tired just standing and trading because that is his fight game, that is what he trains for, that is what he is good at. But if you start making him use angles and things like that, that is when he's going to struggle. Just think, if he was in there with someone like Alexander Usyk, he would be knackered after 3 or 4 rounds because he just wouldn't be able to keep up with the pace and the angles of Usyk. And in my opinion, that is Anthony Joshua's key to victory. Make Andy Ruiz Jr. fight at angles because Andy Ruiz Jr. throws some good combinations, especially on the inside. He's a very good inside fighter. We saw that the last time because Anthony Joshua could not deal with Andy Ruiz Jr. when he got into close quarters. But if Andy Ruiz Jr. cannot get into close quarters, if Anthony Joshua uses his feet, which he has good feet, we have seen that before, especially in the Povetkin fight. Obviously, Anthony Joshua was having some problems with Povetkin in the early rounds. But as soon as Anthony Joshua started adjusting his feet and moving his feet when he threw, that is when Alexander Povetkin came unstuck against Anthony Joshua. So if Anthony Joshua can administer a double jab and use his feet well to keep his range, then Andy Ruiz Jr. is really going to struggle. Because if Anthony Joshua is constantly moving off, constantly using angles, Andy Ruiz Jr. cannot get on the inside like he done last time. Because as soon as he hurt Anthony Joshua could not use his feet because his legs stiffened and lactic acid and fatigue set in. So he could not use his feet, so he had to back up in straight lines. And that meant it was easy for Andy Ruiz Jr. to get on the inside because he could just follow Anthony Joshua to the ropes and then go to work. And Anthony Joshua could do very little about it because, again, Anthony Joshua's game is not slipping and sliding like a Tyson Fury style. It is long-range boxing and power punches. Personally, I think in the rematch, the same applies as the first one. Andy Ruiz Jr. has as much success as Anthony Joshua allows him to have. Because remember, anytime Andy Ruiz Jr. landed, it was when Anthony Joshua fell in with shots. He was falling over his front foot. Even in the first 2 rounds, Andy Ruiz Jr. was getting off combinations, and that was only because Anthony Joshua fell in with shots. He had his arms down low, he was jabbing from the hip. He didn't really look like he was interested in the fight, and Andy Ruiz Jr. was afforded those opportunities because of that. And obviously, Anthony Joshua had him down and hurt in the 3rd round, and instead of backing up like previous Anthony Joshua opponents, Andy Ruiz Jr. came forward, and obviously Anthony Joshua was coming forward also, which allowed Andy Ruiz Jr. the opportunity to get on the inside and land that big punch. So in that instance, Anthony Joshua allowed Andy Ruiz Jr. that success, and the same applies in the rematch. Andy Ruiz Jr. has as much success as Anthony Joshua allows him to have. But anyway guys, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that Andy Ruiz Jr. is even bigger than last time? Do you think he's not missing any meals? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, click the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.